Here we go. This is the FeelFree Lure 11.5 V2 with the Overdrive system. This is the Overdrive system right here. Pretty cool. So starting from the front, it's got a handle that's already like built in. So it's really pretty handy. Works really well. Then it's got a big front storage compartment. Very big. Actually, I already put rod. You can put a full bait caster rods in here, so you could probably put 4 or 5 rods in here easily without any problem. And it just latches real easy. Nothing too crazy. It's got these cool little slits that hold poles if you want them to. This one has scupper plugs already put in. It's got a rail system. It's a unitrack system instead of like your standard rail system, which is kind of a pain in the butt, but they make adapters for it, and I would recommend buying those for pretty much everything. This is the actual Overdrive system. It's very heavy. It's all metal, right? The whole thing comes out really easy, as you can see. And whenever you have it out, it actually is completely flush. So you can see on the bottom, it's completely out. And then if you have it down, it actually locks in these pins. They lock in like that. And then it's locked in, right? And you do it to the other side, but then the propeller's out. And you just paddle it like you would any other boat. Another thing that's really cool about this is you can take this thing out. Actually, this whole piece comes out, and you can put a motor in there that will run this thing like a trolling motor. I don't know the specs on that, but I know it's like $1,000 for that thing. But yeah, you can run it like a trolling motor if you want to. It's got a cool handle here you can grab and either lift it up, or you can lift yourself up. It's also got a leash to lift yourself up too. A standing assist leash. We got scupper plugs in here. Already explained that. Let's see here. So here we'll get to the seat, which first has a padded mat, which is really cool. The seat is probably the coolest thing. This gravity seat, as it's called, lifts up, down, and everything. So it goes all the way down flat, right? That's totally flat. And then it's got 10 different positions it can go up and down with, which I think is awesome. And in here, you've got these side pockets that you can put whatever you want. There's on both sides. And then this is the back of the seat. I think that's pretty cool. Seat goes forward and backwards. As you can see, it slides on this rail. Nothing too crazy. It's got rear facing rod holders with a paddle or rod leashes, actually, which are pretty cool. This is the stove for your paddle, which you should always have even if you are paddling. And then back here, it's got these just pretty standard storage, pretty big storage. You could fit a dog, you could fit a little human there if you wanted to, whatever you wanted. These actually slide. Like, they don't slide real easy, but they do slide. So if you want to move stuff over, that slides on that rail. Coming back here, this is called the Beavertail rudder. It's a little different. It's a big rudder, so it goes up and down. I'll show you how to deploy that. It's over on this side. The rudder is really important whenever you use a paddle kayak, but right here, this, you pull it out, and it lifts it. So as you can see, it goes up, and then you lock it in like that, and it stays up, or you go out like this, and it goes back down. So that's pretty cool. Now to control the rudder, you got this, comes up and through here, runs to the 8-ball steering unit here, and this just goes up or down, just up or down, which controls the rudder. Overall, I have that Topwater 120 PDL. I would have to say this thing is right up there with it, and I hope you liked this quick review of this Lure 11.5 V2 kayak.